on Saturday, entering to my work at 6 a.m. And I went out on Friday, so it was a very terrible decision. Then after that,
Did you go drinking?
no, no, no,
No,
just just dancing.
dancing.
Uh,
Okay.
yeah, something like that. But I said that I will return to my house at 11
Did something
p.m.
wrong happen to you?
Huh?
Did something wrong happen to you?
No, 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 no. But I returned at 2 a.m. on Saturday, 3 hours later than I expected. So it was a very wrong decision. Then I take out late from my work because I have to begin to see all the issues of the agent's payment because I am a team leader, and it was very stressing because if a lot of agents are working at home, there are a lot of VPN issues, energy issues, internet issues, and that makes the agents get disconnections, and I
Hmm.
have to report one by one, all of the disconnection for each agent per day, per 15 days and 20 agents. So it was a very great task. Then on Sunday, I have to get to the bank to take out a money from my account, and I forgot that my DUI is not available anymore because it has already expired.
Really?
And
Man.
yes, yeah, and I went to Metro Centro walking from my house,
Uh-huh.
and I arrived and I waited for a lot of time. I don't know. It was not the bank, and a place in the supermarket where you can take. I don't know how to say the money that people send for the USA.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, I get it.
Remesa.
Yeah, 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 that,
Remittances,
yeah, but
remittances,
yeah, but in English.
remittances.
Mesa. Let me check it out.
Okay, okay. The point here is that I got to that place. I waited a lot in order to wait for the other people, and then I arrived to the person that were here, that was there. I mean,
Mhm.
and she told me, I can't help you because your DUI has expired already. So I returned and trying to die. I wanted to die.
Minutes.
And then on today on Monday it was very stressing too because I have to continue with the issues with the agent's payment. So and today is my girlfriend's birthday. I have to get out with her, and then I have to enter early tomorrow. So I'm very busy
Yeah.
last day, yeah, lately.
Mm.
But I'm here and I'm ready to pay attention to the class.
Okay, very good. Okay, there you have the word, Baker. Remittance.
Remittance, very good. Thank you.
Remittance. Yes, that's the word. Actually, that's new for me.
So
You
you
uh,
never
you
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 never had
didn't
needed a
you
remittance.
didn't you didn't know before that word
No,
exists. Sure.
no. Actually, it's
The
kind of,
people who has the money doesn't need that type
come
of
on.
of money, right? Very good, very good. I'm jealous about you.
Hey, how are you, Walter? How are you doing? Where are you? At the library?
No, it's the background. It's a
I
good
know.
background. I'm
Uh-huh.
doing good, thank you. Basically, this week my schedule was changed,
Uh-huh.
so I start at 7 a.m. Before I was starting at 11 a.m. So Basically, I have completed my today's shift. I basically can enjoy the rest of the night. So I'm happy because of the change,
Okay,
because I
very
will
good.
have more time. I will also have more time to attend to the classes, because sometimes we were scheduled with some meetings
Mhm.
with other geos, and then I had to miss the classes. But now that my shift ends at 5 p.m., I will be able to attend all of the classes. So I'm happy.
Okay, all right, very good. Freddy, how are you? How was your weekend, Freddy?
Hey, fine teacher, a little sick. I got
Mm.
a,
Oh, do you feel better now?
yeah, I feel better, but
Mm.
now that I've been here at the office,
Mhm.
I feel a little for the air conditioner, a little sick again. So,
Yeah.
but
Okay.
I feel good. I feel
All
good,
right. Very
teacher.
good. Very good. Manu, how are you? How was your weekend?
I'm good. Thanks for asking. Was busy. I have work in my business, and yes, but all good. Thanks.
Okay. All right. Very good. Very good, guys. Armando,
Yes.
how
Well,
are you,
it
Armando?
was very quiet my weekend, so I spent the time with my family. So yesterday we shared a meal at midday lunch. So and then we watched a couple of movies on Netflix.
Okay. All right. Nice.
That's all.
Nice.
That was all.
Very good. Very good. Okay. Well, uh, I'm really glad, guys, that you all had a really nice weekend, right? So we're gonna start our new week. We're going to finish the first guide that we have for the second week, and I already uploaded the second guide, but it's unpublished, right? So you cannot see it so far. Okay. All right. So can you please open the file?
The file that is regarding to
What
the
is the topic, teacher? Can you repeat, please?
Go over the file, please.
What what is
Second week.
the file's name? Okay,
It's in the second week. That one, yeah.
second week.
Yes. Okay. What do you remember about Friday's class? Johnny, were you in that class?
where we were talking about the man walk around the world
Exactly.
with his dog,
Mm-hmm.
and about what was the experience about that man
Exactly, right?
and the
Also,
experience.
yeah, also, Johnny, we studied some words, we reviewed some words, and we found some synonyms, right?
Yes,
For those words, okay? For example, Johnny, a synonym for track is
is path path I think
path.
path.
Okay, very
Yes.
good. Yes.
Okay.
Lopez, a synonym for face.
Confront.
Okay, very good. Walter, a synonym for immersive.
Engaging.
Very good. Becker, a synonym for fleeting.
I don't know, teacher. I'm sorry.
sure.
It was short,
Short.
right?
Okay, short, short.
I think that I already left at the moment.
Okay, all right.
So, yeah, I'm
Okay,
sorry. I'm
but
sorry.
a synonym for fleeting is short. Okay,
What
and
is
what
the meaning of
about
fleeting, teacher?
short? Short.
It is the same. That is the meaning, right?
Yeah, that is the meaning. Short. Yeah, short.
Cool.
Mhm.
Perfect. Thank
Okay.
you.
Um, let's see. Well, Frank, you were not here on Friday, right?
But I've already checked the synonyms.
Okay. So, what is the synonym for abundance?
Abundance, I've
Any?
got plenty. Yep.
No. Okay, very good, guys. Okay. And what about the phrases that you match? Off the beaten, Lopez.
Is off the beaten the comforts of your, no, I mean, off the beaten track or path.
Exactly. All right. A fleeting, Frank. A fleeting.
Life or moment.
Okay, very good. An immersive, Armando.
Immersive. Let's see. Engaging. Oh, well, okay, let me see. An immersive life or moment, an immersive experience.
Experience, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, very good, very good. To live, Johnny.
The comfort of your home.
Okay. To provide food in, Freddy. Oh, Freddy is not there. Manu. To provide food in.
To provide food in. Could be abundance.
Very good. And to face, guys, to face
Challenges.
challenges. Okay, challenges. Okay, there you go. There you go. Okay. Okay. So I want you to take a look at the exercise number 9. If you think that it's necessary, guys, you can go over, or if you want, I can play the video again. Since you need to try to write down what these figures or phrases refer to. Okay, you have 17 years old. 17 years old. Also, you have 26, Austin, Texas, Chile, and 7,000. Okay. So, guys, do you want me to play the video again, or?
Yes, please.
I think that it's better for
Okay, all right,
for
very
us.
good.
Yes,
Okay,
please. Thank you.
Very good, very good. I'll do it right now. All right, here we go.
Encuentro 24 presenta Los Vende Todo.
But that video is in Spanish.
Yeah, it's an announcement. Okay. This is the one. Here we go.
Imagine walking your dog 8 hours a day across 35 different countries. Meet Tom and his dog Savannah.
Semana is ready.
They are doing just that. Together, they've walked 18,000 miles over the past 5 years.
I wanted to be off the beaten track. I wanted to have adventure. Walking was the solution to that. When I was 17, my close friend Anne-Marie died. Suddenly, I realized how fleeting life was and how I needed to make the most of things. What I wanted to do was to travel and to experience humanity in the deepest, most immersive way possible.
On his 26th birthday, Tom packed a sleeping bag, an extra pair of shoes, and a few essential items, and left the comforts of his New Jersey home to embark on this journey.
Oh, and day 5, my ankle is wrapped up. It's all swollen right there.
After 4 months of walking on my own, camping in strange places, and waking up in the middle of the night, I realized it would be really nice to have a dog with me. So when I got to Austin, Texas, I went to an adoption center.
What's up, Savannah?
There she is.
From Texas, Tom and Savannah crossed their first border into Mexico.
Mexico was the first foreign country that I was walking through. So it was an onslaught of new experiences, new sounds.
Here's the beautiful city.
After walking 24 miles a day for 72 days, they made their way into South America, where they faced some challenges.
Costa Rica became the most challenging walking that Savannah and I experienced.
Walking has been really tough, super humid down here.
It was 100 degrees, 100% humidity, walking through jungle, there's no wind. And then in Chile, Savannah sneezes and her nose starts to bleed.
Savannah almost died from a tick bite. Luckily, some locals helped them get to a vet and she recovered. Through moments like these, Tom began to realise the power and beauty in the kindness of complete strangers.
One evening in the middle of the desert, Savannah and I came to a crossroads where there was a little restaurant and nothing else around. And when we asked if we could stay there for the night, the owner gave us dinner and put us up. And so it seemed, no matter how far we were from everything, someone was always there to help us.
Day 799. I am pretty tired. She's not tired. Never tired. She is never tired. This pair of shoes, they are fairly destroyed.
After 2 years of walking, they took a boat to Antarctica before picking his walk back up in Europe and continuing east.
Italy provided everything in abundance, beautiful landscape and food and culture. Every little village is just more beautiful than the next. Croatia was a magical place. Turkey, it was one of the most beautiful, warmest places that Savannah and I crossed.
Today, Tom and Savannah are currently in Baku, Azerbaijan. They have 2 years and 7,000 miles of walking to do.
When I began the journey, I thought I knew a lot about the world, and I thought I knew a lot about myself. I didn't know how much I didn't know. Passing through little villages in the desert, in the mountains, in the jungle, you realize the surface level things change, but all anyone really wants to do is make a little money and spend time with their family. That's universal.
Okay. Do you have the answers?
Yes.
What about the rest?
I do have the answers too.
So
You don't have the answers yet.
I guess that I have the
Yeah,
answers already.
Sorry, I have the answers. Yeah.
Oh, you have the answers.
Yeah, I do have the answers. Yeah.
Okay, all right. I'm going to pair you up, guys, but just for some minutes, all right? So you can compare your answers with your partners, okay? Just compare, okay? and then in 3 minutes we are going to go back. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Hey, Lisandro.
Hi, I'm sorry for coming late. I
Oh,
had a
that's okay. No problem.
Thank you.
That's okay. Lisandro, we are working on exercise number 9.
Okay.
All right, guys, you can compare your answers. Hey, Marlon, how are you?
Hi, teacher. How are you?
All good, Marlon. Your classmates, Marlon, are working on the exercise number 9. We already watched the video. So they're just comparing their answers.
Okay.
Exercise
Let
number
me.
9.
I want to see number 9. Number 9, teacher.
Yes, number 9.
The guy. Yeah. Is okay. Watch the video again and write down that what these figures or phrase refer to.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
So I'm going to join you a group. So maybe you can share something with your partners. Okay.
Okay, teacher. Thank you.
tick.
$1 de corriente, porfa.
So we returned, Carlos. Carlos was speaking when the meeting ended.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was trying to shorter to
the meaning the meaning
meaning. Yeah.
the meeting cuts Carlos' discourse.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. Did you have the same with your partners, guys? Did you have the same answers or
Yeah.
different ones?
Yes.
Okay.
We had the same.
Okay, all right. So let's see, Walter. What does 17 years old refer to? Tell me more about that.
Yeah, when he was 17 years old, his closest friend died, and then he realized that he wanted to travel around the world and experience the world.
Okay, and he realized how fleeting life was.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Very good.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay. Lopez, what about 26th?
It was the age he got when he decided to embark on a journey. So he packed things and started to walk.
Okay, very good. Lisandro, do you have the answers? Okay. What about the next one? What about Austin, Texas? Your microphone.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yes, he went to an adoption center to get a dog. He wanted to have a dog to travel with him all the journey.
Okay. All right. Very good. What about letter D? Oh, Marlon, do you have the answer?
Well, in Chile, one family bringing food and like a house for a day because he was very tired and he need like a rest one day. So that this family bringing to his
This family provided food.
Provided food. Okay.
Okay, but something else happened. Something else happened. What else happened?
That his dog was very sick for a moment, and he.
Why? What happened? What happened to the dog?
She was bitten by a snake.
By a snake or by a tick?
By a tick.
Yeah.
By a tick.
By a what?
By a tick.
What is tick?
What is a tick?
It's a very small insect.
Okay.
Let me show you a picture.
Oh.
Maybe I can find one.
Is that right that the spiders that beats the horses
Mm-hmm.
and
Can you
get
write down the
they
word?
very sick?
Yes, you already have it on the chat.
Okay, thank you.
Also, you can send image to the chat. That is new for me. Ah, but I think just I thought that you sent an image in the chat.
Okay.
No.
I'm sorry.
Okay, this is a tick, guys. This is a
Okay.
tick. Mm-hmm.
There are very common on animals like
Yes,
cow,
exactly.
dogs. Yeah,
That
but it's really
in
dangerous.
Spanish in Spanish that is like a garrapata or something like that.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yes, yes,
Oh,
yes,
okay,
yes.
very good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Has your dog ever been bitten by a tick? No, never.
Yes, yes.
Yes, I had a dog that he was she really died because of that.
Okay. All right. What about the next one, Johnny?
Well, the next one, 7,000 miles. He talked about the experience, about the journey, and also he explained he like I could understand the last one he want to spend time with his family, something like that. I don't know if I true.
Okay. Can anybody else elaborate the answer for the last one?
Yeah, when Thomas and
Okay,
his
Marco, go ahead.
dog
Thank you.
arrived to which country?
Azerbaijan.
Azerbaijan. They, have
Mhm.
already walked 7,000 miles in that journey.
Exactly. Right. Can you imagine that?
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
that video for me, it's hard to believe. I don't think it's a real story.
You think it's not true?
Right.
I am with Lisandro. I
Okay.
think that is fake.
Yes.
Do you think, Lisandro, that nobody is able to walk very long distances?
Yeah, I mean, you can stop by and you can continue. You know, you can stop by for a few days and then continue repeating the same. But having a dog with you and not having a hotel, not having a decent place to stay, or not even bringing food or what happened in Chile. What he said, he was hoping for someone to give him hospitality and food. So, I mean, I can understand that maybe you're traveling with a very tight budget, but that low.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. All right. Well, guys, we're going to go over the discussion right quick. Santos, can you please read the first question and answer it, please?
You said Carlos, right?
Yeah, Carlos Santos.
Yeah. Sorry, teacher.
Yeah. The first question, read the first question that you have in exercise 10 and you answer it, please.
Oh, teacher, sorry, I don't have the document. Open it.
Okay, all right.
I need to open. Sorry, I'm in work.
Okay, all right.
I'm in
Okay.
half and a half.
All right.
So sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. Okay,
Thank
so
you.
Walter, please help me out.
Sure. The question number one says, what would make you leave the comforts of your home and embark on such a walking journey? I'm not sure about the walking journey because I will not go by walking either. But something that I've been thinking of is to try to go to study abroad, and that makes me think to leave my comfort zone because I'm trying to apply for a scholarship in Canada, and that's something that makes me leave my comfort zone. So, but walking, I don't do that. I won't do that
Okay.
because it's a complicated thing to do.
Yeah, exactly. Can you please, Walter, ask the same question, right, to
Okay,
somebody else?
sure. Let's see. Frank, what what would make you leave the comforts of your home and embark on such a walking journey?
Well, in my case, I think the desire to become my dream, I mean, to turn in reality my dreams, because I think in the I think meanwhile you keep alive your dreams, you have the opportunity to leave your comfort zone. Your dreams can push you outside your comfort zone. In my case, as you said, I have the dream to study abroad, and I'm saving money in order to do it. I would like to study journalism, but in Argentina, so I'm saving money in order to do it. Maybe after uh, this whole pandemic thing, I
In
can do it.
Argentina.
Yeah,
Okay.
but journalism focused on sports, so I would like to do it. So I'm thinking about it. I'm searching for information. I'm saving money, making a plan. So maybe someday I can reach that dream come true.
Okay.
Yeah. Mhm.
All right. Another way to say abroad, guys, is overseas, right? I don't know if you know it, right? Overseas. Okay.
To make
But
my
abroad,
dream
it's okay
come
as well.
true. To make
All right. Manuel, please continue with the second question.
Okay, what did the man learn from his journey? What can people learn through traveling? Can we learn something about ourselves? Uh, yes, I think that we can learn something about ourselves. Depend of the journey that you have. I don't know, and people could learn about his traveling. Uh, Depends of the experiences that you are looking for, uh, or that you figure out. Uh, yes, and I think that it he was very, or he was very risk, uh, trying to cross the world on his walking, no, walking the world.
Yeah.
Maybe I think that he was a little crazy. Yes, every country has his own dangerous places. I don't know how to drive. It's not drive. It's how to manejar.
To ride. What do you mean?
Or
Ride?
No,
manage.
manejar una situación.
Ah,
Manage.
manage
Handle,
or
handle.
handle.
How to handle a difficult situation outside your country. I think that is that he was very risk.
Okay. All right. Manuel, please ask the same question to somebody else in the class, please.
I don't know, Marlon.
Okay.
Hey, Marlon.
Hey,
What did
hi.
what did the man learn from his journey? What can people learn through traveling? And can we learn something about ourselves?
Okay. Well, um, I think that he learned how to be brave and how difficult is like accomplish your goal, because according to the video, she passed too many challenge, and it was very hard, very difficult, but finally he found a place that it was like the term or or finish his travel, that was Azerbaijan in that
Mhm.
case. So I think he learned a lot in this process. Um, in my personal case, yeah, I think like we can learn too many things traveling, but it depends on what kind of traveling it is, because maybe it is only for enjoying or for fun. Yeah, you can learn new things, but you are not focused on learning things. You are focused on making fun and having a good time. Okay, but maybe you are in other travel that having fun. Maybe you are, or we are in another kind of travel that is more personal, maybe for studies, for work, or for personal motivation, and that it's another focus, because you are focused on learning things, know new culture or new person, new people. um, but yeah, all things that are new for us can learning, or we can learn something about that.
Yeah.
We only have to be focused, or we have to be uh, really uh, yeah, focus on that kind of thing, because sometimes we are losing time, or we are only passing in this life.
Yeah.
So but yeah, that is my point of view.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Martin.
Okay.
Okay. So, Lisandro, please read the next question and you answer it.
It is said that the journey is more important than destination. Do you agree with that? Why, yes or not? Um, yeah, I'm agree with that because I think that you are always thinking on your goal, but you sometimes forget what you have done to reach that point. Taking this an example, I'm gonna mention this example. Everyone wants to see the top of the mountain, but maybe you can have fun, while you are climbing, and that is fine, and that is part of the journey, and that's also enjoyable. So I think that is so true. I'm agree with that.
Okay. All right. Ask the same question to anybody else in the class.
To Johnny.
Okay.
It is said that the journey is more important than the destination. Do you agree with that? And why, yes or not?
Yes, I agree because I think is if you embark on a journey, you need to have your mind in a different way. Like instead of you go a place you don't like, but you need to appreciate the moment and take the best of the place. because in different places I have beautiful landscape and beautiful moment depends on the people you could have in that moment.
Okay, all right, very good. Armando, go over the last question, please.
Sure. Have you ever gone on an unusual journey? What did you do? Well, I told you last week about
Yeah.
a trip to Pakistan. It was
Uh-huh.
very weird, you know. And
That's a very memorable journey for you, right?
exactly.
Something that you will never forget.
I can't forget what happened there during the flight. When I was traveling from London to Islamabad during the flight, there were a couple with a baby, a Pakistani couple. So the women asked me to watch or to look after her baby during the flight, and then she went to rest with his husband, while I am, looking after her baby. So it was very weird because they didn't know me, me either. And I was a babysitter during the flight. It was weird. Funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I had to do it because the baby.
They see you as a good person.
What did you say, Lisandro?
They see you as a good person. I mean, if they ask you to take care of
Yeah, taking into consideration that those kind of person, because their culture could be, a little bit, not. They couldn't trust me, right? However, they did it because I think they need
They were
rest
confident
during the
about
flight.
you, right?
Yeah.
Someone
Yeah.
worthy to be trusted, right?
Yeah.
That flight, the last 8 hours. So I was babysitting like 5 hours for that flight.
Wow.
5 hours. Did you get paid at least?
5. No. And then when they, arrive to the destination, they disappear with not saying thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And those kind of places is very difficult because months later at the hotel where I stayed was bombed by a car with dynamite. So that is why we were told that we had to choose the rooms in the middle of the complex, not in the front.
Okay.
But it's very dangerous place. Yeah. In fact, they killed, assassination of her prime minister that was a woman, years ago. So I don't recommend that place, guys.
Your advice.
Okay. All right, Armando, please ask the same question to somebody else.
Okay, let's see. I don't know if my colleague Carlos is already ready.
Carlos Santos, can you participate or?
No, but tell me, what is the question?
Okay, have you ever gone on a usual journey? What did you do?
An unusual journey. If I
Yeah.
well,
if you have ever gone, yeah.
Yeah, it applied, like, for example, going to Mariona, to the jail here in El Salvador. It applied that?
Really?
Sure, dangerous places or kind of weird journeys.
Beautiful.
Well, in my case, I visited because I have a program in Mexico, which I built a ecumenic center. I don't know if that is the correct way, right? And where different religion can celebrate their culto party. I don't know. Which is the
Their
name of
service.
the what?
Their service.
Exactly. So, for example, during Mexico, I had the place that I construct, for example, nine of that centers, right? Where the Catholic, the Muslims, all the religions can celebrate that type of the religious what teacher? Sorry.
Their service.
Exactly. So I were in different jails there in Mexico. For example, Islas Marias is for example one of like Alcatraz in in United States. So I need to travel for, like 9 hours from Nayarit to that island, Islas Marias, and believe me, it was really scary because it wasn't a good boat, right? In my case, it was like, have you ever seen Medal of Honor or that kind of movies? Well, I don't know if Medal of Honor is a movie, but the boats that enter, there is a special date in the World War II, um, where they enter in the, I don't know in what beach, but it was like that kind of boat, right? So I were in the zone all the time, and when I first met the jail, it was, believe me, I don't think that the hell exists, but I think the hell is right here in the earth, and that is the jail.
Yeah.
And believe me that is more scareful, or is it scarefully, or is this what is the scarier? No, right?
Yes.
No.
Frightening.
Is scarier visited the jails here in El Salvador than the Mexican, right? Because when you see all the men who are tattoos, right, all in the whole face, that is really scary, really scary.
Scary.
So that is my in my case. I think that I travel a lot to visit some mountains, right? But that is my passion, and I think that everyone, like we told the last session, right, that everyone thinks that a backpacker is a guy who don't get a damn in the life, right? But I think that we can be a organized and responsible tourist, right? And I don't think that this kind of projects that I had are like a journey. What was the question? What
Unusual.
unusual journey, exactly.
Unusual journey.
But visit the jail, it was, yeah.
Okay.
I sleep with my dad like 14 days when I returned to my house since that day. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So it's my turn, right?
Yes.
So Hector,
No, it's done. It's done. It's done. It's done.
Ah, it's done. Sorry.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So guys, to finish with this topic, guys, you're going to have your second homework assignment. Remember that the first one was about the news that you created. Okay. So this is going to be the second one, and I want you to think of your I want you to think of one of your journeys, right? Maybe you can think of the most immersive journey that you have had, okay? And I want you to summarize that journey in 5 pictures, okay? In 5 pictures, okay? But when you present the pictures, guys, I want you to follow a sequence. All right, I want you to follow a sequence when you present the 5 pictures. Okay, I'm going to give you some time so you can start preparing or start looking for those pictures, right? And maybe we can have 1 or 2 presentations today, and then we're going to continue tomorrow with the remaining ones, okay?
I have a question, teacher.
Yes, tell me, Baker.
Okay, so you are asked
asking us for an activity that requires 5 pictures in order to show how immersive our journey was, right?
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. Right.
But if I don't have uh, pictures of that journey, of I was
So maybe you
a
can
victim
have,
of assaults very frequently
you
here
don't
in
you
El
don't take
Salvador.
you
So
don't
I
take
don't.
pictures when you don't take pictures when you travel.
Yes, I do, but my cell phone, my former cell phones were stolen by thieves, so I really don't have enough pictures. I can find some, but not for my most immersive travel.
Okay,
I don't
all
know
right.
if that doesn't
Mhm.
matter.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. That's
Okay.
okay. Uh-huh.
It okay. So they could be about about
About
a
any trip that you
any
get.
trip.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Okay, teacher, can I present tomorrow because I'm logging from my job's computer and I don't have access to my files
Okay.
from here.
Yeah, actually, I don't think everyone is going to present today,
Okay,
right?
thank
So
you.
yeah, you
Yeah,
can do it tomorrow, no problem. Mhm.
thank you. Appreciate it.
Right. So start working on it, guys. I'm going to give you some minutes.
Believe it or not, I don't have pictures.
But
I don't like too much to take picture when I'm traveling. I'm trying to enjoy the landscape, the places, the situations, and it's very
you may have at least like very few pictures, right?
no, yeah.
Of
Well,
a trip.
then my last greatest travel, I take pictures with my old camera. Imagine with rollo. I don't know. So I lost the picture, so I don't have proof about that travel.
Okay. You don't have pictures on Facebook uploaded or any other social media?
Mm, and I don't remember. I don't upload pictures so often. So let me try to search.
Okay. All right. When the first participant is ready to present, we start. So let me know, guys. Do you remember the group you belonged to when you had the first activity about news?
I do. I was with
Okay.
Becker
All right.
and
In the
Lopez.
meantime, right? In while you are getting ready, uh, just let me give you the grade. For example, the first group, Jonathan, Manuel, and Victor, you get 8. All right. The second group,
Okay, thank
Beatriz, Frank, Freddy, and Hector Alvarez. You guys got 10. right? The third group, Baker, Hector Lopez, and Walter, you get 10 as well. And the last group, Carlos, Lisandro, and Marlon, right?
Yes.
Carlos, Lisandro, Marlon, okay? You got 10 as well.
Okay.
Lopez, are you ready?
No, I don't
Okay.
have a pictures here. My mom has it. I'm going to ask to my uncle right now if he has pictures so I can take pictures from the pictures and then I will make it because I'm searching on my photo album of the trip to Panama, but I think that that is not the most defining trip I ever had. So
Mm-hmm. Okay.
yeah, I have pretty good pictures. Actually, I have the picture I took, which is the picture I like the most because
Mm-hmm.
of how its composition. But besides that, I think that is something that has no the pictures have no point. I mean, it is
Okay.
just I was like recording things
All
for
right.
memories.
Okay. So you're going to present tomorrow, right?
Yep. Or if you give me a few moments because I have to go to my uncle's house, which is next to mine, and I have to start searching for, looking for the pictures. And I don't know if he has. I think he has, but I don't know if he has enough. So I will go and search.
All right.
I'm going to be away a few minutes.
Okay.
I guess that I am ready, teacher.
Okay. So you're gonna be the first one, Baker.
Okay.
So you can share your screen, right? You can
Yeah.
start your
Let me a
presentation.
second to prepare the thread of
Okay.
pictures
All right.
in order to don't show wrong things.
Very smart. Okay. Very smart of you.
Well, now I'm ready.
Okay.
Okay, guys, are you watching my screen right now?
Sure. Yeah.
Good. Okay, this is when I traveled to Costa Rica with my girl. This was a few pounds ago, and also a couple of years ago. I think that it was at 2019. This is the first picture I took from the airplane when we were arriving to Costa Rica. That is the Pacific coast. And well, I really love the landscapes you can watch for an airplane where we're flying. And this was a very beautiful picture because we were able to watch the border of the land with the ocean and
Ocean.
ocean, yes, and it was very good because that is the same image you can watch in the maps when you enter the Google Maps. So it was very beautiful to see that because it was the first time I traveled to Costa Rica. This
Okay.
is the first one. This is a picture of she and me, and this is on a place named Cahuira, Costa Rica. We arrived to the Juan Santa Maria Airport in San Jose, and then we took a bus to cross all of the middle of the country to get the Caribbean coast and a place named Cahuita. This is there is a restaurant that we arrived in order to get some food because we were hungry. That was
Yeah.
the first day of the trip. The next one, this is me a lot of months ago. Um, I was we were very unlucky about that because it was rainy all of that week that we stayed
Is this
there.
picture is this picture of the same trip?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
All right.
If you can notice, I'm using the same shirt
Okay. All right.
as the last image. That is this is when we arrived to the beach
Mm-hmm.
but as I told you, we were so unlucky because all of that week the weather was rainy, so F for us. Okay, so the third one, this is in the hotel when I was trying to take some sun, but there wasn't any sun on the sky. But we tried to get to the pool a moment to relax. This is in the same trip, but it is a few days later.
Okay.
Uh, this is my girl and this. I mean, when with another haircut, of course, and a lot of pounds ago. Yes, I think 30 pounds less rather than that moment, this moment. And the last one is very interesting because we found a little frog, and after that, few days later, we noticed that that frog was poison or a poison frog, and it was very little. I don't know how do you say pulgar in English, the finger, teacher.
Mm,
Thumb.
Well, but
When you
how do you
say
say it?
thumbs up, right?
okay, yeah,
Pulgar.
yeah, but
Yeah,
yes,
thumb.
but that finger is the double of large
Thumb.
than comparing the finger with that frog. It was very beautiful to see it because it is endemic of Costa Rica. You can find this type of frog only in Costa Rica. So it was very amazing. Then the little frog got into the water and he swam over the pool and crossed to the other side. It was very good. I enjoyed it, the
Okay.
travel to Costa Rica because I get there with my girlfriend. It was the first travel we did together, and we took a very good pictures, but all of them are in the cell phone of her. But
Okay.
these are the five I no I don't know how to say lograr. Uh, but
My God. Or we
yes,
God.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
these are the five pictures I was able to got.
Mm-hmm.
So that is the a little history of my travel to Costa
Okay.
Rica
All right.
2 years ago.
Very good. Okay. Very good. Very good. Okay. Anybody else?
So teacher, I'm done with my activity, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
thank
You're
you.
done. You're done. You're done. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
I can participate with the photos of Panama because my pictures of the trip to New York are on my mom's place, and I'm not going to be able to go because I have no time for it.
Okay. All right.
Look for the
So if you can do it, all right. Go ahead.
okay, okay. So I didn't make a presentation, but I can uh, like show you the pictures I took. Um, but this is the first trip I recorded for saying something. I was 24, 23 years old at the time, and well, these are basically the things I decided to stay in Panama because I got a job as an Uber driver, and that was my car. I was driving for a French company called Total, which is the third greatest oil oiler company in the world. I got that job because of my dad. He was the technical advisor for Latin America in that at that moment. So I got the job because of that. We went to the Panama Channel. It was an engineering thing. Uh, well, it is a great thing to watch because there are too many things that you cannot normally see over El Salvador because there is a great engineering behind those doors and those ships crossing the continent. This was like the traffic of ships with containers and all sorts of merchandise, clothes, cars, electronics, uh, a lot of things. This is another view from the Panama Channel, and that is just in the back. You can see the city, and there is the traffic line of ships there. I think that there crosses like 10 10 or 12 um, ships per hour. I don't know. I don't remember the number, but there is a lot of traffic of ships on the day. Uh, these are is my uncle with his wife. At the moment, they were married. And
Okay.
well, this is my dad. He was fishing. He likes to do that, and well, I don't like to do it, but he likes to do it. And they just got a sweep. How do you call this thing? A
Is
flip
that
flop.
is that a flip flop?
Yeah,
Is that a flip
yeah,
flop?
yeah. That's what they got. So this is near the city, and because Panama, the city of Panama is at the same level of the sea, so you can go to the sea very easy, to the beach. This is in that trip, but this is another gate. There are a few gates you can visit. So this is another one that is called Gatun, I believe. Yeah, Gatun, and this is where you can watch closer the how the process is done.
Yeah.
So how do they start descending, ascending, and going through those uh, hy- hydraulic lifters and things like that. So you can watch how it's done. My dad is an engineer, so does my uncle. So they were like amazed, and I was like, okay, that's a water lift, okay. But I think that they found it more exciting because of that. They understood the process. And this is when we were going to the city. They say I went to Miami. I was in Miami. I stopped over Miami for a
Yeah.
few hours when I was a kid. So actually, Panama, the city of Panama, where there are skyscrapers and all that stuff, is true that is really there is
Similar
a
to.
resemblance of the city. Yeah. So this is what I took a lot of pictures because that is exactly it is almost the same thing you can see over Miami. Um, I was driving another car. You can watch the Audi in front
Yeah.
of me, and there were a lot of buildings, and this is the most iconic photo I think I ever took. I like the how it's composed, its composition. I like the balance it has. It was taken in a moment I didn't even think about it. So it was like the other term we used the last time, the when you are an avid photographer, right? I felt that way because I was driving at the moment I took it. I was about to
Okay.
hit a red light and I took it. So that's what I like the most. This is
Yeah,
the
that's
the
nice.
best picture I feel I ever took. We were going to the Amador place. This is a place where it's like for rich people. They have their yachts over there. You reach by a single lane street, which is that one. We saw a Lamborghini that day, but I forgot my phone over the car, so I didn't take a picture of it. It was the first Lamborghini I ever saw. It was a nice car. It was a nice car. This is coming back from that place. This is Amador place already. When you get there, there is like this light thing, and it's an iconic thing because they say that it's historical or something. I don't remember right now. This was another. This was going to a place that is called Tortuguita or Tortuguilla, which is a virgin beach. There are no hotels nor a place to stay. There's nothing. There is like a reservation. Is that a reserve? I don't know. A preservation? I don't know. It's a natural, uh, uh, some sort of
source.
How do you say bosque?
Forest.
Yeah, it's like a forest or something like that, but which is protected by the Panama government. You cannot go there and put down some trees and build things. You cannot do it. It is not allowed. This is in the midway to go in that place. This is almost getting there. This is actually the place, so you can see things at the back at the end of the picture. But this was like the cars, but that is the only thing that is man-made over there. This is the family at the moment, and this is another place which is called Cerro. I don't remember the place. I'm sorry, I don't remember the name. But this is like a mountain, a small mountain in the middle of the city, and you can watch the city from there, and you can watch the difference between the old Panama and the new Panama. This is the difference. You can see at the left the new or the most uh, 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 the newest part of the city and the oldest, which is a great part. So this is like the historical Panama is the one that is at the right, and the new Panama that meets like the old with the new is at the left.
Okay. Right,
My dad with his wife, my uncle, and this is when we went over the Americas Bridge. This is the iconic bridge that unites, let's say, the two Panamas. This is above the Panama Channel, and this thing was built by Chinese people. So this is the monument. Because of that, it's like when you go to the Principitos Plaza in Merliot, something like that. It has some sort of thing like that. You can see the planes going and passing by over that monument. We were eating in some place over there. This is the most consumed beer over there. This is when we were at the other side of the bridge, crossing the bridge, and this was the house. We were at the paseo. I don't remember the names right now, but this is like something like a place where you can go and park, and you can go in your bicycle and have some rides and all that stuff with my dad. More buildings.
Okay.
This is a raspado or raspado, they call it. This is a minuta, but it is more expensive, and it tastes weird because they put some Nestle thing over at the top of the thing. So it's this Nestle thing is like a baby cereal or something like that. So you give it to babies, and actually good. It has a good taste, but it's weird because the texture it gives, it is weird. Ice with dust and with it's weird, but it's delicious, and it's overpriced. That thing you see there costs like 5 balboas or something like that, and a balboa is $1, so basically it costs $5. That thing,
Really?
yeah. I don't know if we went to the most expensive place, but that thing cost. I remember, and I shot that picture at it because it cost $5. And
Okay.
more buildings. This place is something new that they build like a single lane road that makes a circle or some sort of circle around the old Panama. I think you could see it at the panoramic I showed you before. This one, that's at the right. It's like some sort of a square or something like that with random corners, right? That is a new thing, a corridor. They call it the corridor, and you can go over there and watch the, all of the city. But right in your car, there is nothing. There is no point of that. You can just go and give it around, and that is the trip.
Okay.
So that's another trip for
All right.
Panama's people. And well, what I learned from this um, trip was that, well, after that trip I came back here. I didn't come back. I was there for a few more months, and I learned a lot of things. I think I already told you, Jaime, that
Yeah.
I learned to be patient while in traffic. I found that our culture, in spite of having so many flaws, it is a better culture than the Panama one. We have a culture. I don't think they have one because they were ruled by U.S. people for a long, long time, and people of the USA tend not to have a own culture. They are a country made of a lot of cultures, but they don't have a culture by themselves. So that's what I think that was happening at Panama, because they were degrading Latin people, and they were like uh, giving their lives for U.S. people or Europeans, and there was a lot of racism over there. And I think I try not to focus in the bad things, but I try to compare it to El Salvador, and El Salvador it is actually a better place to live. I know that it's hard to believe because El Salvador has too many things that we don't like, and there is a long way to solve that. But once I lived there, I found out that, for example, you have civil rights here in El Salvador, which you won't have in any place if you're not a citizen. So basically, over Panama, I was like an outsider with no rights. Uh, and that's something that at least I have here. Over
Okay.
Panama, I wasn't able to get a job, a better job, legal job. I mean, legal when you have all the benefits from a regular job, right?
Okay.
But here in El Salvador, I can, despite in spite there are no many chances or good chances. You can have at least a shot, and you can develop yourself over any enterprise if you get in. But over
Okay.
Panama, it's complicated. Life is more expensive. The traffic is awful here in El Salvador. The traffic in El Salvador is just a bad joke compared to Panama's, and the culture in here is pretty rich compared to them. So what I learned from that trip is that El Salvador is not that bad. It is complicated, but all things in life are complicated, right?
Yeah.
If it were, I think that we would be all bored, right? We will be
Okay.
like, we will need to go outside and discover the world
Yeah.
if it was
Exactly.
easy.
Okay. All
So I
right.
think that it's not the most iconic journey I had, but it taught me a lot of things, and I'm
Okay.
grateful because of that.
All right. Very good. Okay. Very good, Lopez. Okay. All right, guys. Well, people who didn't present today, are going to present tomorrow, so get ready, okay? So if you can,
okay,
since you're gonna have more time, you can prepare a presentation, right? Using PowerPoint, all right, or okay. All right, so let's go over the attendance. Hector Alvarez,
present,
Jonathan Cruz,
Present.
Walter Figueroa,
Present.
Victor Garcia, missing. Manuel Gomez,
Present.
Freddy Enriquez,
Present.
Marlon Hernandez,
Present.
Hector Lopez,
Here I am, teacher.
Bea Mendoza, missing. Carlos Navas,
Present.
Esmeralda Pérez, missing. Lisandro Ramos,
Present.
Francisco Salazar,
Present.
Carlos Santos,
Present, teacher.
okay. Becker Granados,
I'm here, teacher.
okay, all right, very good. Okay, guys, so I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Take care.
Okay, thank you.
All right, get ready.
see you, bye.
Yeah.
See you later. Ciao.
Okay, bye-bye.
Enjoy the night.